Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the try for 2. It's a run. Running back's got it. And he finds the end zone again after that long touchdown, adding 2 more points.
Boy, there's so many choices here for this quarterback on this option call. That's why it's such a good call on a 2-point try. Here, I thought he might run it in. Instead, the defense takes him away. No problem. Pitch it out. Let the back take it in.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Finding some room at the 25. And it's good for a first down to the 36. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's moving out of the pocket. The freshman's able to get home with a sack. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Scanning the field, it's Orji. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the Wolverines will have to punt this one away.
Number 11 in punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. State offense comes back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
And here's the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
He's brought down at the 38-yard line. Good enough for a first
And the
down.
Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. keeping it on the ground here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense really clicking. Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Bringing it out. It's Stewart. Tackle at the 12. The coach pushes and left that one in the end zone. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? They'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. To the air, it's Orji. Bringing pressure. Running out of time in the pocket.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. And the ball is away from inside the 10. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Impressive spin move. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who has it better than you? Nobody. Not after that first half in Ann Arbor. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Nittany Lions will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The first play of the drive now. They're backed up with their own 14. First play of the second half is a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Here's the second down play. Same tailback, another carry. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. He'll field it close to the 50. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the beatdown continues.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? They'll try to run this one in. He gets into the end zone again, and enough juice after the long touchdown to score on the 2-point conversion. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Dropping back, it's Orji. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And bulldozing his way through. Touchdown, Penn State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. An electrifying play, Kirk. He was just a better athlete than the guys trying to stop him on that coverage team.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by this returner. But let's also not forget the blocks. Some key blocks there that set this return up and eventually got him into the end zone.
Now Out on the field.
0.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They call the draw play here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the ball is away from his own end zone. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. They'll run it here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And this one is getting ugly. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He will get into the end zone again. Follows up a touchdown with a successful 2-point try. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Handoff to the single back. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting Owen at the line of scrimmage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. The Wolverines will line up to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. On the return, it's Terry. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, the defense better start adjusting, realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays with this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And tackled there by the defense.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Nittany Lions will line up here on 1st down and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Penn State. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Penn State, number 1 in the end zone.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's not going to get there. Stop. This opportunity to build this lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs to the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. We pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
He's running out of time here.
The quarterback is set. A loss of 8 yards on the play. 3rd down coming up.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
Penn State, 80. Michigan, 0.
One quarter to play at what has been a beatdown so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Fired into a tight window and picked off. I'm going to tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he finds the end zone again. The touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Wow. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Number 93 set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one had an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Back to throw. It's Orji. The pocket breaking down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Man, how about about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they...
Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20. Bringing it back, it's Terry.
The returner brings it out to the 44. And the Penn State offense will take over.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. There's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle is finally made, but it's down to the 28-yard line. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
And in first down, they go right back to him. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give that young...
Touchdown, Penn State. And the beatdown continues.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he will get into the end zone again. Follows up a touchdown with a successful 2-point try. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Sacked, it's a loss, back to the 6.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick it away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. 2nd and long now from their own 5-yard line.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It'll end up being a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20.
The returner brings it out to the 38, and the Penn State offense will take over.
And now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Fights off a defender. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Breaks loose at the 40. Impressive spin there. Touchdown, Penn State. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And now they'll go for a two-point conversion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
No issue here. Quarterback decides to call his own number on the conversion and gets it done.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. The pass rush closing in. It's a safety. Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The offense trying to build on the momentum after the defense created that safety. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Come on, set.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. To stretch the lead, the route is on. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for two here.
Here we go.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he finds the end zone again after that long touchdown, adding 2 more points. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Dropping back, it's Orji. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. So backed up to their 5-yard line. It's 2nd and long.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the Wolverines will line up to kick it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. Can they catch him? And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Penn State. And the route is on. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he finds the end zone again, the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Wow. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one away.
Bringing it out, it's Stewart. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Looking to pass, it's Orji. Defense is coming after him.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is breaking.
And that's going to be a safety. So after giving up the safety, here's the free kick. Running it back, it's Terry. Fights through a tackle. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the beatdown continues. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kirk.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to in the end zone.
And now the try for the... They'll try to run this one in. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
To advance on the football.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping.
That'll be a safety.
Wait a second. You're backed up inside your own 5-yard line, and you go with an empty set? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. I think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
He'll be brought down at the 46, but he sets his offense up in enemy territory. Offense trots that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Penn State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Number 1 in the end zone.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
42.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick it away.
Bringing it out. It's Stewart. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. First down. Looking to throw the football. Nowhere to go. This winds up a safety. They're able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And this one is getting ugly.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Now the try for 2.
29 Philly.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he gets into the end zone again. Had enough juice after the long touchdown to score on the 2-point conversion. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The first play at the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. To throw, it's Orji. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.